So you probably do a lot of things in Modern Warfare that lead to you dying a lot, and you probably don't even know that you're doing those things. But don't worry guys, I'm here to talk today about 10 of those mistakes that you don't know you are making in Modern Warfare. And a lot of people actually make these mistakes. They cause you to die a lot more than you should. And trust me guys, watch this video so you can see where you go wrong and what you need to change. And you're probably thinking right now, well, there's none of these mistakes that I make, but I guarantee you guys, once we get on to the first one on this list, there is definitely that one thing that every single person, or at least 99% of people do, and it's not really spoken about in tip videos, but I'm here to talk to you about it today guys, and let's get straight into it. What is up guys, my name is Nick and welcome back to another Modern Warfare video. Today we're going to be talking about the 10 mistakes that you don't know you're making within the game, and there's a lot of good ones on this list guys. Before we get into it, if you could drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel with those notifications turned on, that would really help me out a lot, and let me know the biggest mistake that you do in Call of Duty that leads to you dying a lot. If you know what you make, if not, watch this list and then let me know at the end of the video. But we're going to get straight into it, and the number 10 spot is a reloading addiction. Now that might sound very weird. Not a lot of people talk about this one, but let's say you get into a gunfight, you drop the guy super fast, you're all proud of yourself, you have 25 bullets left in your magazine. That is enough to kill at least 4 people, but instead what do? You start reloading your gun out in the open, and then you just die a lot, because there's an enemy coming at you, he catches you off guard, you're trying to stop your reload, but you can't do anything about it, and he just takes you out. Or you kill someone, you have so many bullets left in your magazine, and then you just start sprinting around everywhere, reloading your gun and all that kind of stuff. Trust me guys, that is not what you want to do. What you want to do instead is you want to find some cover. You want to stay in like a little corner or something, or go somewhere where the enemies won't really look, reload your gun there, and if you have 25 bullets in the mag, you don't really have to reload once you get like maybe around 10 to 15 bullets, especially if you think you're going to get into a gunfight where 2 enemies are going to show up. But trust me, the reloading addiction, I do it myself, everyone has it. I think it's some form of OCD, so trust me guys, try to fix that one. Now another one I want to talk about, number 9 on this list, is sprinting everywhere like it's a marathon. A lot of people don't realize that this game, people who have good headsets could hear you coming from a mile away, and there's a lot of people who just decide to sprint around the map like crazy. They run into a building, and they're sprinting in that building. If there's an enemy in that building, he hears exactly where you are. He knows exactly where you're coming from. So make sure that if you're in those tight little corners and stuff, don't sprint. Instead, walk, crouch, do what you got to do, especially if you know there's enemies there. Don't let them hear you coming. That is one thing a lot of people do, and I have a friend I play with who just sprints everywhere any chance he gets. Trust me guys, slow your game down a little bit. You don't have to rush every single second of the game. Going down to number 8 is people who seek a lot of revenge. Now I do this one myself a lot. This is one that I do. If somebody kills me, I get angry and I try to get my revenge. I try to go back to him, and let's say he's camping in a building, he knows that you're coming back for him, man. He's gonna drop you over and over again. He might be in the left corner the first time when he kills you, and then you go back there, you think he's in the same corner, and he's in the right corner this time. So you're looking at the left. By the time you actually see him, you're halfway through dying because he's shooting the hell out of you. And then you go back, you're angrier, you want to get that revenge. He's in another place, and you're just angry, you're not even thinking, you're just rushing to get that kill, guys. Trust me, do not seek revenge. Going down to number 7 on the list is returning to a gunfight or running around without healing. Let's say somebody shoots you, you take cover, you don't heal, you pop back up, you try to shoot him, but you're 1 shot away from death. He only needs to put 1 bullet into you, while you probably have to put in a whole entire magazine into this guy. And instead of healing and waiting and actually being patient, you just try to run away maybe. He's gonna get you from the back. It's super easy to actually get you in those situations. So trust me guys, if someone shoots you and you have the chance to take cover, take the time to heal. He might try to push you, which is better for you. Let him come to you. You already got the cover and stuff like that, meaning you'll probably take him out sooner. Just trust me, try to heal as fast as possible. Use stim shot, because that's what I use, and it's really worth it within this game. Going down to number 6 is people that aim way too low. So this game, for example, I'm going to talk about one of the guns. Let's say the M4A1. We're going to make up the damage here, but it's pretty similar, because I don't actually have the sheet in front of me, but it's very similar to the damage. The M4A1 may do 40 damage in the chest. If you're shooting someone in the chest, you're doing 40 damage per bullet. But then when you get to the legs and stuff like that, it only does 22 damage per shot, meaning that is going to take you over 5 shots to kill someone if you're just shooting him in the legs. But if you're shooting him in the chest, it only takes 3 shots to actually kill someone. So trust me guys, aim a lot higher than you possibly can. If you're shooting someone in the neck area and he shoots you, your flinch is going to automatically cause you to shoot him in the head, which makes it much more faster to actually kill the guy. But once you see someone, don't panic and don't get too excited. Oh my god, I'm going to get a kill. No, don't worry about it. Take your time, shoot him in the chest. Don't just shoot anywhere you think you could shoot first, which a lot of people do, and then they wonder why the person eats like 8 or 9 bullets. It's because, dude, you shot him in the foot. It barely does any damage when you shoot that low. Going down to number 5 is people, this one kind of goes with the first one I gave you, the reloading addiction, but this is reloading out in the open. Let's say you're out in the open, you get into a gunfight, you kill a guy, and you have, like, let's say 5 bullets left. Yeah, sure, this is the perfect time to reload, but don't just do it standing out in the open. Instead, try to sprint, try to get yourself to cover, do the double sprint if you have to, and once you get yourself to cover, that's when you should reload. If you're out in the open and you're reloading your gun, you're just sitting, you're sitting duck, you're just giving the people a free kill to actually get on you. So trust me guys, make sure when you're reloading that weapon, you actually get to some sort of cover. Going down to number 4, this is people who don't know how to play offensive or defense. So let's say you're playing a game mode like hardpoint, for example. You don't need your whole entire team in the hardpoint. If you have 6 people in the hardpoint, that is super easy for the enemies to clear it out. All they got to do is chuck 2 grenades in there and you're all dead. What you should be doing instead is let 2 players go into the hardpoint, and then you go to different areas where you think the enemies are going to come from to rush the hardpoint, and you catch them off guard. You just shoot them and catch them off guard. Not only are you going to be killing people and keeping them away from the hardpoint, but you're actually going to be getting up to your kill streaks as well. They won't expect you to be there, and it's just a lot easier. Another thing goes, if let's say all the enemies you're playing domination, they only have C flag, your team has A flag and B flag, you should be defending the hell out of B flag instead of trying to take the enemy's flag and flipping the spawns. Let them keep their flag the whole entire game. It doesn't matter. As long as you hold 2 of the flags, your team is still going to win. You don't have to enter the enemy's spawn in order to actually get their flag. You don't need it. And that brings us on to tip number 3. Pushing the enemy spawns for easy kills. A lot of people go into the enemy spawns because they think they could catch the enemies off guard. Yeah, you might get 5 kills. That is awesome. That is super cool. But what you're doing is you're flipping the spawns, and you're actually making it a lot worse for your teammates and yourself. A lot of the enemies are going to start pushing you from the back and getting you out and killing you easily. And then a lot of your teammates aren't going to know that the enemy's spawn was flipped, and they're all going to die to the back as well, giving the enemies the upper hand advantage for whatever they want to do. If it's capping the B flag, if it's capping the hardpoint, it doesn't matter. Do not push the enemy spawn. I always stay a little further than halfway through the map in order that I don't flip the actual spawns. Going to number 2 on this list, guys, it's using streaks that you can't earn or earn once every 10, 15, or 20 games. That's like the highest streaks in the game, like the Juggernaut, for example. If you're using that, but your highest kill streak every single game is 5 kills, you're not doing it right. What you should be doing instead is using a UAV, maybe a turret or something like that. Use anything that's a smaller kill streak, something that you could actually earn, because you will be getting more kills with this. If you have a bunch of kill streaks that you only earn once every 20 games, that's 19 games that you're playing without getting any kill streaks whatsoever. So trust me guys, use the kill streaks that you could actually get yourself, ones that you could get almost every single game, or that you're confident that you could get every single game. This is going to get you more kills, it's going to help you play a lot better, and all that kind of stuff. And going down to number 1 on this list, you stay in the same area too long. I'm going to give you a great example here. You're playing Shoot House. You're on the right side of the map where the shipping containers are. That's where you're standing. You're killing a lot of people there. You kill maybe 5 or 6 people in that area. You should leave, but you don't leave because you think you're actually doing really good in this area. All the enemies know you're there. They're all gonna rush there at the same time and take you out super easily. What you should have done instead is you should have went back to your spawn area and went to the other side of the map where the junkyard is and started killing people from there. While they're all looking for you on the other side, you could have been on the other side catching them off guard. So trust me guys, don't stay in the same area too long. I have this problem too. I do it all the time. I kill a few guys and I'm like, wow, this is a good spot. This is a great spot. And I always forget that they know exactly where I am. They're gonna be chucking C4s, grenades, concussions, everything, and then you're just gonna die. So it's definitely not worth it. Trust me on that one, guys. It is not worth it whatsoever. But let me know what you guys do on this list down in the comments below. I know a lot of people, when I made a video similar to this last time, a lot of people said they had a reloading addiction. I myself have it, and I'm trying to make it a lot better now. I'm trying to do a lot better with that, but trust me, you gotta fix that, because that is probably causing a lot more deaths than you think it should. Maybe 2 or 3 a game, which actually adds up after like 10 games. That's like 30 deaths. So trust me, guys, make sure you actually change that up. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around around here with those notifications turned on. We just passed 503,000 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. I want to thank every single one of you, and drop a like on this video if you made it this far into the video, and leave a comment red hat. Just write that down in the comments. Confuse the hell out of everyone if you actually made it this far. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Nick, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.